unto others as you will have them to do unto you. Because you never know when you're going to need someone to help you. She says, make sure that what God gave you is a blessing, and don't give it away until He say so. Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Essie Mae Northcutt.
One thing I remember is that we would always gather around her bed to pray. And she would have us praying, reading scriptures, and we were called the church kids. A lot of the kids in the neighborhood wanted to be just like us when they grew up. One word of wisdom was to make sure that you always read your Bible, always pray. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, all mothers, young and old.
Don't spend every penny that you get, because you got to live for the future. And what was funny, she said, I don't have any more money. She would freeze it. And that meant that you didn't get it. And she would literally put her extra money in the freezer, which was really funny to us to see that happen. You was going to school sick or well. You might have pretend you were sick, but you was going to school because you didn't want to pretend really that you were sick, because she was going to give you castor oil. That was the nastiest stuff I've ever tasted. She would put it in a Coke, and then she would give us a lemon to suck, but it was still nasty. We could really taste it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Pray that all is well with you all, and you got exactly what you wanted for Mother's Day.
The best thing that I can remember from the things that my mother taught me was to always be able to take care of yourself. If you're taken care of by a husband or whatever, and something happens to him, you should be able to do something with your hands to take care of yourself. So I learned how to sew.
My grandmother taught me this: you gotta survive one day. I'm not gonna be with you forever. So I took those words, actually, and I live by those words, that I had to provide for myself. Happy Mother's Day.
One of the things I remember my mother saying to me, that on your way up the ladder of success, always remember the one that you left behind, to always reach back and help them, because on your way down, those are the same people that you would meet. To always treat people the way that you would want to be treated. My mother's name was Marie, and Marie would always say to us, always be good to people, regardless who they are. Never look down on anyone. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Always having clean underwear, because you never know what's going to happen if they take you to the hospital. You don't want to be embarrassed with having raggedy underwear. Your husband. Make sure you primp for your husband. Don't let yourself go just because you got him. You had to primp to get him, so you got to primp to keep him.
My mother's name was Lottie Bailey. She was a sweetie. She had 17 children. She said that if there had been things that you could have used back there, she said, I don't know if I would have used any of them or not, because I love my children. And I don't know, if I had to give up one, there's not one that I could give up. And she always tell us, make your bed before you go, clean your room. You never know who is going to bring you back. Happy Mother's Day to all our mothers.
Very important to love your mother and to let your mother know that you love her and she will love you. I'm a witness to that. 94 years
I can say that I am a witness to love your mother.
Her words to us as children was always stay close to each other. There's nothing that you can't do for each other. Take care of each other, protect each other. If someone needs something, be there for them. If your sister or your brother say something that upsets you, don't even worry about it. Pray about it and go on to something else, because I can guarantee you that you've said something that's upset them. So everybody's always going to say something that's not going to be what you want to hear. But, pray about it and keep on moving. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the mothers.
Elder people I must respect, because that's the way I was brought up. Even in my family, the oldest, we had to respect them. As my brother, who is the oldest, I had to respect him and call him brother. My sister, who was the oldest in the family, I had to call her sister. Just the way my mother raised us, all 11 of us, to grow up to respect the elder one. And we must always put God first in our life. And the new birth is my family. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And be sure, if you're looking for a wonderful church, come to New Birth.